What's up, everybody? Mark from RBI Breaks. It is 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday evening, November 20th, 2025. We are breaking a full case, a little throwback here. 2021 Leaf Valiant Baseball. It's a hobby box case. It's 12 boxes in the case at the upper right-hand corner. There is 5 autos in each box, 12 boxes, 60 autos. 4 of them are top loaded, and 1 of them is a slab. It's either a BGS graded card or a press proof in a slab. So there'll be 4 in top loaders and 1 that's already slabbed. So a total of 60. This is a pick one, get one style. I have to do a bunch of randoms here because we had some serial numbers to close it out, et cetera, et cetera. I'm doing guess the auto game. Get 2 guesses. First 3 people get the choice. I get 3 cards just up there. And that's about it. So first thing I got to do is the people for the serial number. So what I did was I loaded a duck race. There's 3 spots left in the main. So everybody's going to be in for the serial number. Since it was a pick one, get one, we're going to let the Ducks pick your 3 teams, and then you'll get 3 random teams, which is a minimum of 6 teams, and some are combo spots, et cetera, et cetera. So let's get the serial numbers. They're pick one. The Ducks are picking it. So I'm going to race the remaining teams, obviously without the Dodgers, Nationals, and Royals in this race because you can't pick them. The top 3 Ducks will be the 3 teams or combo teams that will be in the serial number people. So, and then we'll do serial number after that. A lot of randoming. Anybody have any questions, just ask. I'm going to try and walk it through. First thing I'm going to do is right now is the duck race. Top 3 ducks are the pick one for the random serial number spots. Going over. All right. So to make this understandable and easy as possible, the teams in for the serial number on the pick one side, this isn't the random side, you're still going to get more teams on the serial number side, is the Phillies, which is a combo with, let me look at it real quick. I know the Mets and somebody else. The Phillies, the Mets, and the Astros. Then the Chicago White Sox and the San Francisco Giants are with this now. So those are going in now. I'm going to update this right here where it says serial number. And in parentheses, I'm going to put the teams just so I understand it, everybody understands it. Serial number, doesn't matter the spot. The first one was Philadelphia. New York Mets and Houston. Second serial number is Chicago White Sox, CWS. And the third is San Francisco. All right, saving it there. Now I have to remove them for the random for everybody. So let's see. Everybody hang in there, will be good here. I got to take the Giants out because they're picked by the Ducks. I have to take the White Sox out because they are picked by the Ducks. And I have to take the Phillies, the Mets, and the Astros out. All right. Then I got to combine. Now I got to put the Dodgers are already in. Nationals are in. The Royals are in. Perfect. Now I got to combine the remaining, which is the Rockies and the NIL is a spot on the random part. And the other one is the Marlins. Got it. I'll start with the Mariners. Mariners, Marlins, I'll put MIA, and Texas. So I'll put them together. I'll eliminate the Marlins and the Rangers. And there should hopefully be 12 teams remaining so that every spot gets a thing, if I did math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. All right. Let me put that. I got to randomize the serial number spots. Well, let me just load this up so I have it. I'm not randomizing anything yet, so I'm just loading up a randomizer. So nothing's being randomized off screen. Let me just put this here. All right. All right, let me do the serial number. I got to mix up. Where's my screen here? I need to mix up the pick your spots, randomizing 9 times. This is a reshuffle for the serial number spots again, and then we'll get you your spots. And then we'll get the random teams, and then we'll finally break 25 minutes after it's done here. Sending you over. All right, that's the reshuffling for the serial numbers. I'm going to pick your spot. Let me close that one so I don't get confused. Now I'm going to randomize the 11 spots, and this is where you're going to get your serial number. Sending you over. All right, now I'm going to line them up and put them what everyone has here. So I'm going to copy and paste this one. Being on the serial number post, paste. And we'll edit. All right, first spot was Matthew. He has spot number 1. Ted, after reshuffle, has spot number 4, serial number 4. Chad, after the reshuffle, has 5. That doesn't say 5. That says 5. Jameson, after the reshuffle, has 6. 4, 5, 6. All right. Justin has 3. Justin has the unnumbered, which are green, by the way. Chris P has ending in 7. Bob has ending in 0 and ending in 9. Matthew has ending in 8. And Ted has ending in 2. All right, let me print this. And it is on the post where you claimed a spot on the serial number. Paste, print. I'll put it on camera before I start too. All right. That's that. All right, let me go back to stream because I don't know what's going on here. All right, I see everybody now. What's up, Ted? Ted's got Lawler and Matos. Brian's got Miller and Cassie. Bob's got Tyler Black and Matt Nelson. And Justin's got Andrew Abbott and Matt McClain. Got it. Again, guess the auto. 2 guesses. All right, so where's my main break? So now I got to reshuffle the pick your spots in the main, the 12 spots. And then finally, we'll do a random where you get your team. Here we go. This is pick your spot, sending you over. As soon as I find my thing. Now. All right, that is the reshuffling of the pick your spots. So all I have left to do now is the random where you will now get one. Everyone picked one. Everyone now is going to get one. Shut the duck race off. Shut all this off. Sending you over now, 9 spots. This is the random. Good luck. Then I'll line them up and put them on the screen, and everybody will know what's going on. Plus, I have to do a new minor bounty and a break bounty. A lot of randoming. Sending you over. All right, everyone has a team now. Now I got to line them up. Thomas with the Pirates got the Rays. Serial number got with the White Sox. You now have the Seattle Mariners, Miami, and Texas in that spot. Rangers. Brian with the Orioles got the Angels. Justin with the Reds got the Twins. Ted with the Yankees got the Rockies and NIL. Chris with the Tigers got the Dodgers. Ohtani hunting. Rich C with the Cardinals got the Guardians. John with the Red Sox got the Diamondbacks. Ted with the Cubs got the Athletics. Next serial number spot got the Brewers. The other serial number spot got the Royals, so a shot at Bobby Witt. And Nick with the Braves got the Nationals. All right, let me copy this, print it, put it on the screen. Again, the checklist being used is on the post. That is the official checklist. It's been the entire time. Save as. All right. While I'm randoming, let me do the new minor. 11 to 99. Sending you over. $23, Michael Jordan. Ending in 2-3 is the double, and let's do the single, and then maybe we'll break some cards. Four is the single, the daily, ending in 4. All right, last thing I got to do is put the teams up there, and we should be all right. Should be able to add the serial number on the bottom of that. Let me just do that real quick, see if it shows up. Copy and paste the serial numbers. Where you at? Should fit. That's not it. That's Spotify. That doesn't help me. All right. Serial numbers are up on the screen too. Perfect. Less confusion. Take that off. Get back to my screen here. All right. Marcelo Mayer and Colson Montgomery. Got it. All right. If you're hopping in, guess the auto. 2 autos. There's some 3 cards up there you get to choose from. Update will be here tomorrow, in theory, according to tracking. This break is pick one, get one. In the lower right-hand corner is the spot you chose, is the team as the owner. First team is the one you pick. The second one is the one you got in the random. If you're in the serial number and it's a serial number, the first team in the serial number is the one the Ducks picked for the serial number, and the second team is the one that you got in the random. And then the serial numbers apply the same way. The first number is the number you picked, and the number with the pound sign or number sign is the number you have in those teams with the serial numbers. So I got my checklist here. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the chat. Luckily, everything is already top loaded in this thing, so we just got to go through them. I'm going to put these right here, guess the auto as we hit it. Put this over there. Yeah, exactly, so you can't even see it. All right, finally, 20 minutes later. Bubba Chandler and Colton Clam Chowder, got it. Let me open a box a while. Case being opened. Got nervous there. I thought it said football for a second. Thought it said football. That would have been weird. All right. Again, everything's going by the checklist provided in the break and printed right next to me. So, might take me a second, especially with serial numbers, but we're going to get it all locked up. Everybody good, ready to go? All right, me too. Let's get it. Again, guess the auto if you're in the break. 2 guesses. There's 3 cards to choose from. I'm sure everybody will get one because pretty much everybody on the checklist hits. I think the checklist has less cards than we're going to open. Looking for a big Ohtani. Who got the Dodgers? That's what I did. Oh, there it is. That's what I forgot to print. I got it. Who has the Dodgers? Chris P has the Dodgers. Royals, Bobby Witt is going to go to a serial number. That'll be interesting. Could turn your $25 into something fun. And the Nationals went to Nick. Got it. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Clearly all cards shipped. There are no base cards. There are unnumbered cards. So obviously they go to the team first. Then if they're in the serial number, they go to the unnumbered spot. So we shut autofocus off and let's open some cards. All right. It doesn't. You can't see it. I can't see it either. Doesn't matter. All right. Here we go. We are off. They all come top loaded. Makes it easier. Andrew Abbott is a Cincinnati Red, I believe. Let me look what I got going on here. He is a Cincinnati Red. Let me look what I have over here. Reds, I imagine, went to Justin. They did. And again, green are unnumbered. So the green are not numbered. So if this was a team that was in the serial number, the green unnumbered would go to who has unnumbered? Justin H. So can't mess that one up regardless. Here we go. Oh, we're off and running. Andrew Abbott starting for the Reds. Another green. Sam Bachman is a Angel. Angels. Who'd they go with? In the random. Going to Brian C. has the Angels. Brian C. Again, green are not numbered. Let's get some numbered cards. How about an Oswald Peraza? Again, I made this checklist off current teams, so that's how I came up with this. So Oswald Peraza is a Angel going back to Brian C. And that is numbered out of 99, and it's 71 out of 99. 71 out of 99. We got 423, and we're not going to hit 830. Going to Brian C. again. All right, let me look at Guess the Auto because we're already halfway through. Guess the Auto. Andrew Abbott was the first one. Justin. I got Angel Martinez green, Kobe Mayo relic, and a Rafaela Mojo rookie. That's the first guess right. Anybody else? Nope, nope, nope. How about a Zach Veen for the Rockies? Rockies went in the random. And I'm going to Ted. 79 out of 99. 79 out of 99. And then we got a guy who was awesome at one point. Robert Pawson. Person, it says. No, it's Pawson. BGS 95. Beckett autograph 9. Went off the sticker. Pawson was an Athletic. I imagine he still is. Athletics. He is. Athletics went to Ted in the random. There you go, Ted. BGS 95, Robert Pawson was a big chase at one point. Didn't work out so far. Lawler, Matos, Miller, Cassie, Black, Nelson, Abbott, we got one. McLean, Colson, Chandler, Colson, got it. Colson, Montgomery. Box 2. Matt Nelson. I feel like I guessed that already. Bob. 11. 1-1 out of 99. Bob guessed it. Matt Nelson. Matt Nelson is a red, I believe. It is. Reds are going to Justin H. And Bob guessed it. Bob, you want Rafaela, Mayo, or Martinez? We'll keep it moving like that. These guys are Reds. No serial numbers yet. Angels, Rockies. Chase Petty. I think it's a red too. Cincinnati Reds. Rafaela. Justin, you want Rafaela? Got it. Yeah, you're first. Bob, you want Mayo or Martinez? Chase Petty going to Justin again with the Reds. Green are not numbered. about a Blaze Jordan? Blaze Jordan is not a Red Sox. Blaze Jordan is a Cardinal. Property of the Cardinals. Cardinals, I believe, were selected. They were Rich C on the Blaze Jordan, 3 out of 35. 3 out of 35. Blaze Jordan. Mayo, got it. Rich C with the Blaze Jordan. Just write it down so I don't forget. And last, we'll get the Angel Martinez. We got a pink something. Colton Cowser. Clam chowder. Colton Cowser. So Nicole gets the last guess the auto. That's an Oriole. Orioles going to Brian C, and that's 4 out of 25. 4 out of 25 on the Cowser. And what did they do? Shortest one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's behind there. Got it. And our slab is a 1/1 Cooper Kinney on the pre-production proof. Cooper Kinney, I believe, is a Tampa Bay Ray. He is. The Rays are going to Thomas. There you go. Got a 1/1 pre-production slab of Cooper Kinney on the prismatic black. Prismatic black going to Thomas. Yeah, it went real quick. The checklist is short. I figured we'd hit it quick. Now the question is, how many the number 4s did we hit? Because I wasn't paying attention. For a break bounty. Let's see. That's a 1. That's a 9. That's a 4. Orioles get a slot. That's a 3. That's a 1. All right, so Orioles. You got an unopened pack. That's a break bounty. All right. Need a drink after. My brain hurts from all this number crunching. All right, we're good. Guess the auto is over. Good job. Everyone's good at it now. And we're only 2 boxes in. 12-box case. I guess I can just do this, right? We don't need a card. Carson Williams. Carson Williams. I feel like Carson Williams is a Tampa Bay Ray. It is. Tampa Bay Rays went in the random to Thomas. Greens again are unnumbered. How about a Anthony Gutierrez? He is a Texas Ranger. Texas Ranger. They went in the serial number. So everybody in the serial number spot. This is 36 out of 50. So that goes to the 6th spot. The 6th spot is Jameson. Let me get my stickers so I don't do it later. 6 spot goes to Jameson. You got the Anthony Gutierrez out of 50. So 6 spot, gotta hit. Cooper Kinney, I believe he's a Ray too. According to the Cooper Kinney market is Thomas. Orange, 16 out of 99. Rays going to Thomas. How about a Sal Frelick orange for the Brewers? The Brewers went to the serial number spot, so this is going out to serial number 1, 81 out of 99. Serial number 1. That is Matthew M.K. Matthew with the Sal Frelick in the 1 spot. And our slab is going to be a Zach Geloff BGS 9.5 with a 10 auto. And that is going to the Athletics. Athletics are going to Ted. There you go, Ted Geloff. Platinum Blue. 12 out of 35. About another Zach Geloff. This one's not in a slab. Athletics. 61 out of 99. 61 out of 99. Going back to Ted with the Athletics. Orlando Martinez is a Astro, which is in a combo. And they went to the serial number spot. Serial number spot, 1. 1 of 99. Matthew. One of 99. Noah Miller. Noah Miller. I forget who Noah Miller is. The Twins, maybe? No, Noah Miller. Look at your thing. Noah Miller. Can't even find my own checklist. Is he in a team I have I can't see because it's crossed out? Noah Miller is a Dodger. Got it. I can't see it because it's grayed out in my printer. Dodgers. Dodgers going to Chris. Greens are unnumbered. And how about a Jackson Jobe for the Tigers? I believe that's Chris also. Should be at 10. It is 1 out of 10 on the gold. Jackson Jobe going to Chris again. 1 out of 10. And our slab is Robert Gasser on the navy blue 959 autograph. Gasser. Who's Gasser? A Giant? I forgot. I looked at this thing 100 times. Twin, Guardian, one of these guys. None of those. Got it. Gasser. Nope. Nope. He is a Brewer. He's a Brewer. Brewer's going to serial number spot. That is 68. 68 of 75. 8 spot is Matthew. The one on the 8 spot. Eight spot, Brewers, Gasser, serial number. Here we go. Box 4. Gunnar Hoglund. Gunnar Hoglund is a athletic. Athletics, I believe going back to Ted. Gunnar Hoglund, 62 out of 99. 62 out of 99. Athletics. So many athletics. How about a Nicky G? Nick Gonzalez is a Pittsburgh Pirate. It's green. Green's not numbered. Pirates going to Thomas. Will Bednar. Will Bednar, I believe, is a Giant. Am I going to get one of these right? Nope. Yes. Will Bednar is a Giant. San Francisco Giants went to the serial number spot. That is 6, 26 out of 35. 6 going to Jameson. Bednar. Here's one. Jordan Lawler. Lawler is a Diamondback. Diamondbacks going to John F. 98 of 99. 98 of 99. Lawler. Orange. I got orange here. I got green here. Orange. So much orange, green. Okay, we're good. And Orelvis Martinez. I know it looks like he's wearing a Blue Jays, but he got traded to the Nationals, I believe. He is part of the Nationals. Nationals going to Nick H. 9510 auto. 9510 auto. Going to Nick H. with the Nationals. One time. Let's get an Ohtani ink one time for Chris. Chris doesn't have it. Yes, he does. See a big Ohtani, a big Bobby, big Wood, big 101, somebody else. There is a Brett Beatty. He is a New York Met. The Mets went in the random combo with the Phillies, Mets, and Houston. It's a serial number. It is green, which means it is not numbered, which means the Brett Beatty goes to Justin H. Unnumbered green, serial number spot, Mets going to Justin. Brett Beatty. How about an orange, Michael McGreevy, who is a Cardinal. Cardinals were picked by Rich C. That is 13 out of 99. 13 out of 99. Going to Rich C on the orange. Another orange. Maddox Bruns. Maddox Bruns. Feel like I know who that is, but then I don't. Bruns. Dodger? Yes, Dodgers. Going to Chris P. 35 out of 99. 35 out of 99. Dodgers. And there you go. There you go, Braves fan. Nick H. How about a Michael Harris, the second. 64 out of 75. 64 out of 75. Michael Harris. 64 ends in 4. And our slab in here is a BGS 9510 auto. Going to Grayson Rodriguez, who was just traded, but I made this beforehand. So it's going to the Orioles. Orioles is Brian C. And that is 17 of 25. 17 of 25 on the BGS 9-5. Grayson Rodriguez. O's. My Topps update again is scheduled. Tracking number says it'll be here tomorrow. Look for a listing. We'll try and snap fill it and break it tomorrow night. We're going to start with some hobby cases, hobby box cases. We're going to start with one, see how we do. Who did G-Rod get traded to? I just saw it. Help me out. The guy from the Angels? Taylor Ward, I think. Does that sound right to anybody? Or is that a different trade I'm thinking of? Jake Vogel, start us off on the orange, is a Dodger. That's 91 out of 99. 91 out of 99. Dodgers going to Chris P. Yolbert Sanchez. Yolbert Sanchez. Good old Yolbert. Where you at? Yolbert. Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves. Going to Nick. Green. Again, not numbered. Mick Abel. Again, somebody that was traded during the season. Or by the end of the season, I should say. Mick Abel got traded to, who did he get traded to? The Guardians? No, one of those teams. Twins? Twins. He got traded to the Twins. Going to Justin H. Mick Abel. Black 5 of 5. 5 of 5. Twins. Going to Justin H. in the random. And at one time, this was awesome. Khalil Watson is not a Marlin. He also got traded at some point. He went to Guardians. Yes, Guardians. Guardians went to the random to Rich C. 27 out of 99. 27 out of 99. Khalil Watson, Cleveland Guardians property. And how about a Noah Miller? BGS 9.5. Should be a 10 auto. It is. Noah Miller is a Dodger. Dodgers going to Chris P. And that is that box. Yeah, I know that I saw like 2 trades I think happened, and I know I saw Taylor Ward was in one of them, and I know I saw Grayson Rodriguez was in one of them, and I didn't know if it was the same trade. All right, here we go. How about a gold Tristan Casas is a Red Sox. Red Sox were selected by John F. Should be out of 10. It is 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 on the Tristan Casas. Red Sox, John F. This would have been a hot case when Robert Poussin and Khalil Watson. Poussin, I believe, is a navy blue. Athletics is 52 out of 75. 52 out of 75. Athletics going to Ted. How about a Nolan Gorman orange? Should be a Cardinal. I don't think he moved. He didn't. Cardinals going to Rich C. Orange is 41 out of 99. 41 out of 99. Nolan Gorman. And there he is. Jason Dominguez. 43 out of 75. Yankees going to Ted. Little team color match. Navy blue. 43 out of 75. Jason Dominguez. That's out of 5. So these are navy, and this is black. And our slab is some of the Athletics. Max Muncy on the purple 9/5/10 auto. Athletics are in every box. Going to Ted. I have a giant pile of Athletics up here. Did I read the number off of that, Ted? 19. 19 out of 50. 19 out of 50. Reed Trimble. Reed Trimble. Reed Trimble is Reed Trimble. Can't even read my own. Orioles. It's over there. Orioles. Going to Brian C. Again, green is not numbered. Reed Trimble is wearing basically an Orioles jersey. Jose Ramos was a Dodger, and he still is. Ramos, green, Dodgers. Going to Chris P. Not numbered. Orange, Cody Morissette. I believe he's a Marlin. He is Miami Marlin. Went in the serial number spot. It's going to 4. 4 going to Ted. Serial number spot, and it's a bounty. Ted. $24/99. Little slash for that one. Got it. And Benny Montgomery. Benny Montgomery is a Colorado Rocky. Rockies, I believe, went in the random. They did, and they also went to Ted. Benny Montgomery, green, not numbered. And our slab is Jose Miranda. Purple 9/5 with a 10 auto. Miranda is a Minnesota Twin. Twins went to Justin H. in the random. It's numbered 36/50. 36/50. Miranda for the Twins. That goes to that box. Where's Bobby? Where's Wood? And where is Shohei? Bobby, Wood, Shohei. Let's knock them out in that order. Let's start off with a Brandon Beck for the Yankees. Gold to 10. 4/10. 4 is a break bounty. Yankees going to Ted, I believe. They are. Ted, Brandon Beck, and a slash for the Yankees. Jordan Wicks. Jordan Wicks was a Cub at one point. It still is. Orange Jordan Wicks. 52/99. 52/99. Cubs, I believe, is Ted also. It is. Jordan Wicks. All right, there's a guy that moved. Going to the Nationals. Robert Hassel. Robert Hassel, Nationals going to Nick H. Green again, are not numbered. Washington Nationals. About a Harry Ford for the Mariners. Mariners, Seattle. Went serial number. It's green, so it's unnumbered. Going to Justin H. Harry Ford. And our slab is a Benny Montgomery. Orange 9/5/10 auto. Benny Montgomery is a Rocky. Rockies went in the random to Ted. 40 out of 99. 40 out of 99. Rockies. Put that with your athletics slabs. And that is that box. 2 left. Luis Matos on the Pro Set refractor. He is a San Francisco Giant. Giants, I believe, went in random. They did. They're a serial number. Serial number spot. Not numbered. Pro Set are not numbered. Special insert. Congratulations. Unnumbered. Going to Justin H. in the serial number. There's a Jose Perdermo, who was an Atlanta Brave. Atlanta Brave going to Nick H. 10 out of 99. 10 out of 99. Braves. You got a Gavin Williams. Gavin Williams is, I believe, a Guardian. It is. Guardians went to Rich C in the random. Gavin Williams green, not numbered, going to Rich C. Will Bednar. Will Bednar, I believe is a Giant also. Giants, Will Bednar, yep. Giants, we just went through this, are a serial number, and that is a 1 of 1. 1 of 1, Will Bednar, Giants, serial number going to Matthew K. One of 1. Bednar. And our slab, Jordan Lawler for the Diamondbacks on the Platinum Blue, 9/5/10 auto. Diamondbacks went into the random, going to John F. John F. Diamondbacks. That is number 24 out of 35. 24. Just missed the bounty by 1. Missed the double. Got that one. Got the 4. Missed the 23 by 1. Slash going to the Diamondbacks. And then there was 1. And then there was 1. Last box, empty case getting thrown on the floor. Come on, Ohtani, one time. It's got to be either Bobby or Ohtani. One time, Ohtani. Start off with the Ethan Wilson orange. I believe he's a Philly. He is. Phillies went in the random, I believe. They did. Serial number. I should say serial number random. Serial number is going to spot 1, 21 out of 99. Spot 1's a hot spot. Seems in every serial number. Spot 1 going to Matthew. Ethan Wilson. There you go, Ted. Owen Cassie for the Cubs. Orange should be out of 99. It is 45. 45 orange, Owen Cassie. Cubs going to Ted. Steve Hajar. I've seen his name 20 times. I passed over it. Steve Hajar. Don't know. Still don't know. Still don't know. Am I missing it? Found it. Pirates. It's Pirates. Whiz right by it. Thomas, 28. It's close. I could try and trim off that 8 to make it a 3. 28 out of 35. Pirates. And a Colson Montgomery orange for the White Sox. $94 out of 99. White Sox went in the serial number. They did. And it's going to the 4 spot, which is Ted. You got yourself a Colson Montgomery orange. And a break bounty. And last, but unfortunately least, Cody Morissette. On the prismatic pink, Marlins. Marlins went in the serial number. It is a 1 of 1 to finish off the break. And Matthew with the serial number 1 spot. No Ohtani, no Bobby. Jeez, oh man. It was made for 2021 with Paulson and Khalil Watson. It was a loaded case in 2021. All right, that is the break. I'm going to do a recap. Let me hit the button. And again, update. Supposed to be in tomorrow. We will break the funness out of that. Recap button. All right, recap. Get my names, my team, I'll probably forget. Only an hour, it would have been less if it didn't take me half an hour to do random. But I like to do randoms live, not tagging people to do them. So that's just the way I do it. All right, recap. I don't know. I got stuff everywhere. Let me just start grabbing stuff. Let me do the serial number stuff up top first with the serial number people. Unfortunately, not everybody in the serial number hit. Starting from bottom to top or high to low. Unnumbered. These are all unnumbered. So the unnumbered spot went to Justin H. Brett Beatty, Harry Ford, and Luis Matos going to the unnumbered serial number spot. Next lowest is serial number 8. 8 is going to Matthew. That's a Robert Gasser on the BGS 9.5. Let's see how I'm going to stack these. So go like this. Go like this. Got it. Next lowest, we jump from nothing, 8 down to 6. A lot of even numbers. 6 is Jameson. You got a Anthony Gutierrez and a Will Bednar. Bednar and Gutierrez in spot 6. Jumping down to spot 4. Serial number 4. These also are break bounty, so you got 2 stripes for these. I only have 1 on here, so I got to put a second one. Teddy. Going to Ted. There's your Colson Montgomery you wanted. And a Cody Morissette. Serial number 4. And then it jumped down to 1. These are all ones. Not all one of ones. One of one. Actually, 2 one of ones. These are all going to Matthew K. Sal Frelick. Orlando Martinez. Ethan Wilson. They're out of 99. This is these are one of ones. Will Bednar. And a pre-production slab 101 of Cody Morissette. Those are all the serial number spots of teams that weren't claimed to close the post and the owners of those spots. People who blanked on those, I always throw packs of stuff in there, so everybody will get something. Let's see. I'm just going to start grabbing cards. Start highest to lowest. It's not authentically because I piled up cards up here. Let's make it authentic. These are all slabs up here. All right, highest to lowest. Unnumbered would be highest. Greens are not numbered. Not numbered. Carson Williams, Rays. Gavin Williams. Oh, I got to throw this in front of me. Gavin Williams, Guardians. Robert Hassel, Nationals. Benny Montgomery, Rockies. Ramos, Dodgers. Trimble, Orioles. Gonzalez, Pirates. Sanchez, not the Rockies. He is Yolbert Sanchez is a Brave. Bachman, Angels. Noah Miller gets me every time. Noah Miller is a Dodger. Chase Petty is a Red. And Andrew Abbott is also a Cincinnati Red. Going to Orange. Orange are numbered out of 99. These are numbered out of 99. Owen Cassie, Cubs. Perdermo, Braves. Jordan Wicks, Cubs. Nolan Gorman, Cardinals. Khalil Watson is a Guardian. Yes. Vogel is a Dodger. Bruns is a Dodger. McGreevy, Cardinals. Lawler, Diamondbacks. Zach Veen is a Rocky. Excuse me. Matt Nelson is a Red. Oswald Peraza, Angels. Cooper Kinney, Rays. Gunnar Hoglund is a Athletic, and Zach Geloff is also an Athletic. Those are out of 99. These are out of 75. Does I sound surprised saying it? Out of 75, Navy Blues. Dominguez for the Yankees. Michael Harris for the Braves. And Robert Poussaint for the Athletics. Next lowest is 35. Out of 35, Steve Hajar for the Pirates. And Blaze Jordan is a Cardinal. Going to 25, Colton Cowser is an Oriole. Going to 10, these are all out of 10. Brendan Beck is a Yankee. Tristan Casas is a Red Sox. And Jackson Jobe is a Detroit Tiger. We did get a Mick Abel Black out of 5 out of 5. He is a Twin, Minnesota Twin. Going to our slabs. Our slabs. BGS 95s. Jordan Lawler is a Diamondback. Jose Miranda is a Twin. Orelvis Martinez is a National. Noah Miller is a Dodger. Grayson Rodriguez is an Oriole. Cooper Kinney on the 1-of-1 proof is a Tampa Bay Ray. And I think these are all Ted. They're all BGS. Max Muncy is an Athletic. Zach Geloff is an Athletic. Robert Pawson is an Athletic. And Benny Montgomery is a Rocky. All going to Ted with those spots. Or teams, I should say. And that wound it up. Well, we gave it a shot, didn't work out. We went Ohtani hunting, and we came up way short. Appreciate everybody. I just wanted to get, that was a cost one, move Summit, so we can get to update next. Update, we're going to go in with a $520 major bounty, which is live because there are gold cards numbered to 2025. Minor bounty going to 60, and then the break bounty, of course. So we're going to start off with hobby boxes, full case hobby, the 12-box case. And then maybe we'll do a jumbo. We'll see. But appreciate everybody. Look for that tomorrow. It'll be, I won't list it till I have it in hand because I hate doing it because I'm pretty sure it's going to fill from break tomorrow night. So the second I have it in hand, I'm going to get some pictures in it, get it up. I'm going to put a tag post up tonight so that I can specifically tag people because the everyone thing doesn't work all the time and I ignore it myself. So take a look for that. If you're looking for update, appreciate everybody and come hang out or get in on the next one. Have a good night and see you tomorrow, hopefully.